Hello guys, Crispy here, welcome back to another video. In this one, my friends, I'm going to be testing the Radeon RX 6900 XT in lag zone slow fare. This one is the MSI Gaming Z3 version of the card. We are running it with the latest AMD drivers and I'm not manually overclocking it. You can see all of its specs right here in Tech Power-Ups, GPU-Z as usual, and resizable bar is enabled. And over on the left, we're pairing it with a Ryzen 9 7950X3D with half of its cores disabled, so it's basically the same as Ryzen 7 7800X3D, and 32GB of RAM, DDR5 6000 MHz in dual channel. Let's get into it, shall we? Alright, here we have it, guys. 70-ish frames per second. Do I die if the chopper lands on top of me? I'm actually curious right now. let's go over the settings first. So we're starting at 1080p resolution using the Epic settings preset right here. TSR is being utilized, but it's turned off on the anti-aliasing, and this means that we're actually utilizing 100% resolution scale right here. So it's native 1080p resolution. Hello there. Oh yes, you do die. As you can see, no, I didn't. Come on, I was just standing there. Alright, let's start counting our FPS. It seems like it's gonna stay above 60 all of the time, I believe, from what I've seen in this game. Doesn't really change by all that much wherever you are, basically. And over here, it's actually dipping down into the 60s, as you can see. Low 60s, mid 60s at times. So it's quite a bit slower than like a 4070 Super or 4070 Ti. But that's to be expected, I guess. Actually, this is the competitor to the RTX 3090, and they usually trade blows in a lot of titles, but in this one, apparently, I guess maybe the 40 series are doing better in the 30 series, I don't know. If you bought the 6900 XT for 1080p gaming, I guess this is great news, because even in one of the worst optimized games of all time that runs like complete crap. Oh, and it also has nanites and lumen stuff, and that's kind of ray tracing, you know, so that's probably why the NVIDIA GPUs do a little bit better with max settings in this game, maybe. I don't know, I'm speculating here. It doesn't matter. Oh my god, stop it, stop the shader compilation, god damn it. You know what, I don't care about the 1% lows. I'm not gonna keep restarting the counting system just because the 1% lows are broken. It's just how the game runs, okay? It's crap. Alright, it's not well optimized whatsoever. You probably know it already, so let's move on, okay? But yeah, most people didn't buy this GPU for 1080p gaming, so we should probably move on. It does a good job, but it's to be expected because this is a beast GPU from last generation, one of the best AMD had to offer, of course, and it shows. It can run even completely unoptimized games like this just fine, as long as you keep it at 1080p. So let's stop it there, and I'm gonna jump up to the 1440p resolution. There's no point in using like FSR here with this card. It will just make the game look a little bit worse. Maybe frame generation is worth it, but if you're at 1080p, just stick to the native resolution stuff. This introduces a little bit of input lag, especially on AMD GPUs. It's more noticeable in NVIDIA ones, probably because the NVIDIA ones have reflex enabled. You could enable the low latency mode or whatever, an option in the Radeon settings, control panel, whatever it's called, and then it would definitely feel a bit snappier than this and good. But I mean, you are already getting 60 plus FPS without the artifacting from frame generation, like in these fences and stuff like that, at native resolution, and getting good performance. And also, since FSR frame generation needs the anti-aliasing from FSR to be enabled for it to work, it becomes a little bit noisier and a little bit pixelated at times. It's weird, you know, like, it's a little bit sharper actually, but whenever you turn things around, especially in the middle of grass and stuff, it starts looking a little bit blocky. Alright, so I'm going to disable the FSR frame generation. I'm going to enable TSR again, back to 100% resolution scale right there, and I'm going to go up to 1440p. Here we go, this is it, 2560 by 1440, still on Epic native resolution, and now it is dropping down into the 50s. Kind of expected since we dropped down into the 60s at 1080p resolution, right? And this is feeling, yeah, it doesn't really feel that great, but it's definitely very playable, and if you use like high settings instead of Epic settings, it will get a little bit closer to 60 FPS. Remember, it gets like 10% more frames, which is not that big of a deal. still, honestly, and 10% here would be 5 FPS. So that wouldn't be enough to put us at 60 FPS all of the time. It's just gonna be a little bit smoother, and I think at this resolution I would actually recommend you to utilize some frame generation, depending on how many FPS we get a little bit later when we do so. But I'm gonna play around with these FPS for a little bit in these settings. Oh my god, maybe I shouldn't really stand here. I need to heal myself. Where are the bandages? There we go. I'm losing blood right now. Is that guy dead? What? Wait, I don't get it. I think he's dead, but this is so weird. Yeah, he is dead, right? What the heck is that? Oh boy. Oh, so many. There are tons of them right there. I'm gonna reload. Come on, come on, come on. But alright, given that the game is super unoptimized, I think the 6900 XT is doing a pretty decent job, given it's like a last generation GPU and so on. And it's providing very, very playable results. So if you want to play this game with this card, feel free to do so. It's gonna be a good experience. I mean, it's not gonna be amazing, it's gonna be good, because the game still stutters every now and again, of course, because of shader compilation, and it also has a ton of netcode issues. Network, you know, the servers are completely broken in this game. Little stutter right there. That wasn't really related to the shader compilation, I believe, because when that happens, the stutters are usually much more severe. So yeah, even when you compile all of the shaders, there's always something, my friend. There's always stuttering in this game. I mean, it's early access, so I guess it's expected, especially with UE 5, right? It's known for its stutters, basically. Usually there are a few enemies around this house right here, Town Hall. Also, a little bit of a slowdown once again right there on the frame time graph. I'm not sure what that's about. I haven't really seen that happening with other GPUs, even AMD GPUs, so yeah, I don't know. But it doesn't really happen too often, so I guess it's just a little stutter. Oh boy. Come on, alright, headshot. Come on. Alright, another one down. See that? It's working fine now, so it's fun at the moment. I'll be honest with you, I mean, the game is broken beyond belief sometimes, but I still have fun with it whenever the servers aren't lagging like crazy. I'm not sure if I'm not hitting the guy because of the little plants right here, but like my crosshairs are definitely aiming at him, right? Come on. Come on. Okay, finally he's dead. I mean, it's a realistic shooter, so maybe there's like some variation to the bullet travel or something. I don't know. At these distances, maybe it just goes somewhere else if the gun isn't really that accurate. Alright, it's working pretty well, as you can see. I would still like to have seen 60 plus FPS all of the time, and that's what you should expect coming from a 6900 XT in pretty much all of the games out there, aside from this one, right? 60 plus at 1440p, even at 4K sometimes. But this is definitely playable. So now let's test it with FSR Native, frame generation on, and as long as it stays above like 75 frames per second all of the time, it's gonna feel pretty alright in terms of responsiveness. If you enable the Radeon lag, Radeon low lag, low input lag, something like that. Too many names, guys. I don't know. But yes, there is a setting for that in the Radeon settings, and you should definitely enable it if you are planning on playing with some frame generation. It will make a difference. I'm going to start counting the FPS as well. How many bullets do we have here? 29. Yep, all good then. Oh boy. Oh boy. There's another one right there. Okay, he's dead. Headshotted him. Good stuff. Yeah, it feels nice, guys. It feels smooth now with 80 plus FPS, basically. It's going to be very, very noticeable, the difference in smoothness compared to 50 frames per second. And well, the good thing is, if you have... Okay, I headshotted that one. If you have this GPU, it's going to be fun for sure in terms of performance. It doesn't really have many issues as long as you use some frame generation here, which works very well. Oh boy, since it is a slower paced shooter, you know. If it was a fast paced shooter, I would say definitely don't use frame generation, because it's not... Is that a guy? Friendly guy? Like, no, it's all enemies. I'm just gonna go this way then. But yeah, like in games like Call of Duty, the finals, for example, Even if you get 50 FPS, I don't recommend enabling frame generation because the input lag will kill you, basically, in a competitive game like that. I think I ran out of bullets now. Damn it. Okay. All right. Should we bandage ourselves? Yeah, I'm losing a lot of blood right now. I need to bandage. Oh my god. I still got 3 bullets, guys. The last 3 bullets of this gun. Come on, come on, come on. And you know what? A lot of people are also saying that... he's dead, right? Yes. The game is running just fine for them, and that's because the game actually defaults to... Okay. Well, that was great. Thank you for not shooting me. I need to change my weapon. Let's go with the AK now. There we go. How many bullets do we have here? But yeah, they're saying that the game runs absolutely fine because it actually comes with frame generation enabled out of the box for most people. Because that's actually how they recommend you to play this game, with FG. So yeah, this is probably time for us to add a little bit of FSR quality actually to the scene. Wait a second, let's stop it right there then. I'm gonna go ahead and disable frame generation first and set this to quality. And what this will give us is native 60 plus FPS all of the time, I believe, because it's rendering at a low resolution and upscaling to 1440p at the moment. It doesn't look terrible, especially on a 1440p monitor, and this is feeling quite a bit snappier. If you don't want to utilize the Radeon low latency thingy, well, this is definitely how you should play this particular title with the 6700 XT. Come on, it gets you 60 plus FPS, it's snappy like this, it's smooth as well, and it will be very, very stable. Oh boy, how many bullets do I have right now? 13, definitely enough still. Okay, wait. Oh my gosh, the recoil is just insane. There we go, we got another kill there. Oh boy. Come on. Stop it. Stop it. Come on. Come on. Damn it. Slowly. Steady. Come on. Oh my god. Okay, no. Maybe I just stress out too much and then I die because of it and it's not the game's fault. I don't know at this point. Losing a lot of blood right now. So basically, if you value sharpness of your graphics, use frame generation on top of native resolution, and it's gonna look a little bit better than quality FSR. My god. If you value other things, like the faster input lag, and just the native FPS that you're getting right here with 60 plus 100% of the time, use quality FSR instead. Either way is a good experience. I think I would actually go for the frame generation stuff because this is a slower paced game again, and with that input lag reduction setting in the Radeon settings, it feels good. Oh my god. Okay. And it's gonna be much smoother at the same time. And you kind of need to have a lot of detail here in this game if you want to spot people better at the distance. You don't want pixelation from FSR, you know? Now, I know some of you will probably like to play with quality FSR and frame generation on top of that for a high refresh rate experience, a true high refresh rate experience, you know? And if you enable both of these technologies at the same time, the upscaler and the frame generator, you get 120 FPS. That's extremely smooth, of course, it's going to feel really nice as well, but again, frame generation makes things slightly softer than native resolution, and then the quality FSR also makes things a lot more pixelated at the same time, and softer as well. So yeah, in my opinion, you're sacrificing a little bit too much in terms of the visual clarity in this game if you use both of these technologies at the same time. Can't really go over that, probably because I'm hit or something. Let's see. Come on. Oh, come on. I can't see my health while using an item. No, I'm fine. I'm just dizzy. Okay. Guys, there's one. It's friendly, right? No, it's not. Damn it. It really... No, it is friendly. Yes. Oh my gosh. Dude, you scared the heck out of me. He even has tattoos and stuff. These don't sound friendly. Yep, okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, I'm gonna die. I am gonna die. I am gonna die because these people just don't die with a freaking... Is he shooting at me? I don't understand. Is this guy a friendly guy or... No, he's an enemy. And if you're wandering around the base, you get 130-ish FPS. It feels really smooth right now, of course, because high refresh rate, obviously. But I feel like in this title, I would just stick to frame generation without quality FSR. Let's move on now and play at 4K resolution, my friends. This is it, 3840 by 2160, 20. Epic settings here. It is getting 30-ish frames per second right here, but not for long because this is very, very intensive and broken. And yeah, we're getting 20 something. Seriously, I couldn't even get on the chopper. Oh my god. Yeah, but with some drops into the 20s, even if you can get 30 plus FPS like 80% of the time, it's not gonna feel good. You need 30 plus 100% of the time for it to feel reasonable, okay? It's not good compared to like 1440p especially. And the thing is, if you enable some FSR frame generation now, on top of this, I'm gonna use it on native, frame generation on right there, it feels like crap, guys. There is tons of input lag. Basically, the input lag that you get from frame generation is half of the FPS that you see on screen, and we're getting 40-ish frames per second, so that means that we're getting input lags of 20-something FPS, and that's extremely low. It's not something that you'd want with frame generation. You need a baseline of like 40, 45 FPS for FG to work properly in this particular title, and you need a baseline of like 60 FPS for it to work properly in most games. I'm gonna go and try some FSR on quality. Actually, here. There we go. Yes. Frame generation off, FSR quality, and now it's getting around the same FPS as frame generation on, but without FSR, upscaling, you know. But these are native 40 FPS, so it feels much snappier than it felt previously with the frame generation stuff. There we go. He's dead now. Good stuff. I'm going to start counting our FPS here. It looks okay. It's not really the prettiest upscaler, you know. Maybe quality XeSS would be better than using this, but it's also a little bit more intensive, so yeah. But I mean, I'm using a 42-inch 4K monitor at the moment. It looks a little bit more pixelated than previously, but it's definitely passable, guys. I wouldn't really have a problem playing like this. Oh my god, that lag though. Jesus. Okay. Oh, stop. No, don't start lagging like that, please, game. So I guess if you want to play this game at 4K resolution and you don't mind using quality FSR, which will look much better than quality FSR at 1440p did, and at 1080p as well, you know, because the higher the resolution, the better the upscaler does, it's gonna work. It's not 60 FPS, unfortunately, but the visuals are decent enough for sure, and the performance is definitely decent enough. It's still a playable experience at the same time. So you just gotta get used to the 40 FPS experience, which isn't half bad in a slower paced shooter like this, and then it's going to be okay. It's still not amazing, obviously. I would like to see 60 FPS, and I would probably sacrifice the settings. Well, the settings, if you sacrifice them, you can't really get 60 FPS average still, even on low settings compared to this. Maybe 60 average, but it will drop, okay? And it's low settings compared to Epic. It's not a big difference whatsoever, unfortunately. Oh boy. Chill. Breathe, buddy. Breathe. Everything is okay. Alright, there we go. Good stuff. Come on. Please. Thank you very much. Dead? Where is he? There. Please, just die. Thank you very much. I feel like 5 bullets to the shoulder should do it. I don't know. I'm no professional on that, obviously, but, you know, it's 5 bullets to the shoulder. At least he would go down, right, and scream in pain. But no, he's just standing still. Yup, I'm being hit in the shoulder, but I don't care. Anyway, if you bought this very nice GPU for 4K gaming, well, it's still capable of providing somewhat that in a very unoptimized title, which is nice to see at least. You know, the beast GPUs from last generation were truly beasts, and it shows right here. UE5, very intensive, nanite, lumens, and it's doing a playable job at least. Now, what if quality FSR is enabled with frame generation at the same time? We had 80s. So it gets the 75 plus that I like to see, actually. That's good. Come on. Come on. There we go. Dead. There's another one right there. Where is he? There. Come on. Is he dead? Yes. Nice. Good job. But yeah, it gets us the 75 FPS. That's pretty good, guys. It's gonna feel great. Yeah, that was a fast kill right there. Especially with the anti-lag stuff. Radeon anti-lag. That's it. That's the name of it. Finally. Almost an hour into this. I remembered the name. Radeon anti-lag. Oh, reload. Come on. Oh, damn it. Come on. Oh, no. You know what? Oh, I'm losing a lot of blood right now. I need the gauze. Come on. Yeah, we're gonna get wrecked right now, guys, unfortunately. This is terrible news. No. Oh my god, I can't see. Okay, we got him. Oh boy. Oh boy. I am so dizzy right now. But we're still losing blood, actually. I'm gonna use another gauze. Damn, okay. Come on. Nice, another one down. Oh my god, look at the effects, dude. I'm dying right now, alright? I'm not losing blood anymore, though. You know what, can I spot them through the wall because of the effects? That's really weird. Will I shoot the wall if I shoot it right there? Yes, see that? Well, I think that's about it for this video, guys. Although this is allocating more than like 12 gigabytes of VRAM, and it is a really flat frame time graph right now that we loaded all of this area, you know, it's still not as good of an experience as something like a 4070 Ti or 4070 Super, and a lot of people were saying, you need 16 gigabytes for this game to be playable. Not really. 12 gigs will be enough, and 8 gigs is the bare minimum in this one for 1080p low settings. Thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you in the next one very soon. Let me just try to get these ones. Let's... come on. Let's go. Nope. Yeah, it's not gonna happen with double vision. Love you all. Bye-bye.